Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be fixing the pool filter air relief valve. As you can see, it's leaking water. It's constantly dripping, so we'll have to take it out and see what's wrong with it. Before we do anything, we have to turn off the power to the pool pump and the pool equipment. Once the power is off, you've got to make sure you release all the pressure from the pool filter. Once you've released all the pressure from the air filter, you're ready to take the valve off. Gently unscrew it counterclockwise to unscrew the valve from the filter. The valve comes with 3 O-rings. The first O-ring is on the base of the valve, and this one looks okay. There doesn't seem to be any damage. However, there are 2 other O-rings inside the valve, and in order to get to those, we'll have to remove the bottom part of the valve from the top part of the valve. To take the 2 parts of the valve apart, you rotate the bottom part of the valve until it clicks. I'll do it again. That's the click you want to hear, and now you're ready to take them apart. Before I take the 2 parts apart, I'm going to use some blue tape and mark the top and bottom part locations for alignment. You don't really need to do this, but it just helps when you try and put the 2 parts back together again. To take the bottom part off, you have to slightly pry the tabs on the top part. Again, you don't want to overdo it. Slight pry of both the tabs and then twist and pull the bottom part off. It's a bit tricky to do, but if you wedge your fingers in the tabs and slightly pry, then you'll be able to twist and pull the bottom part off. With that, you have access to the other 2 O-rings. There's one there on the bottom, and then there's one there on the top. As you can see, the O-ring on the top is completely worn out, and that's what the issue is for the leak. So we'll have to replace that O-ring. The other one looks okay, and the valve in general looks okay too. So I think all we need to do is replace the O-rings, and my recommendation is to replace all 3 O-rings at the same time. To take the O-rings off, I'm going to use a toothpick. The reason for using a toothpick is because you don't want to damage the plastic around the valve, and the toothpick works just great. Here's a closer look at the small O-ring. As you can see, it's completely worn out and it was due for a replacement. I got the replacement O-rings for this valve online. I'll put a link to the store in the description of the video. And all you got to do now is slip those O-rings back onto the valve. I'm going to use a lube specifically for O-rings, and you don't want too much, just a little bit around all the 3 O-rings. So now you're ready to put the 2 parts together. You'll see there are 2 tabs on the top part, and they basically slide into the bottom part. Again, this is where the markers come in useful. Just align the 2 markers you made earlier, press it together and twist. That's all there is to it. Finally, you're ready to screw the valve back onto the filter. You just want to hand tighten it snug, not too tight, and then you're ready to start the pump. While the pull pump is priming, I'm going to open up the valve to release any air. I don't see any leaks, so replacing the O-rings did the trick. Final check. No leaks. And that's all there is to it. Thanks again for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment and a like, and we'll see you again soon.